Howdy YouTube, it's your old buddy TexasTuberTim. We're back with some more CubeCraft SkyBlock, and I've got something exciting I want to show you. This is the Cocoa Bean Tower, but before we get into that, I want to show you a few things. I'm going to explain what I did with that Cocoa Bean Tower in a minute. First things first, I've had to expand my chest significantly because I'm getting so many drops from these machines that we've made. So we're going to start off by doing some selling of items. I'm trying to give you guys an idea of just how much money we're making for doing literally nothing. 7,000 there. We started out at about 35,000 coins, if I'm not mistaken. We are getting drops galore, and it's starting to really accumulate in a big way. I've got probably 3 or 4 chests with just full of items. I'm not even selling the crops. I'm only selling the chicken and cow drops for the most part, because I haven't figured out for sure what I'm going to do with the rest of these items. But you can see here just tons and tons of leather, raw beef, raw chicken, feathers. We are just swimming in these items at this point, or maybe more appropriately drowning. So it's a good problem to have, but I'm having to stay on top of it because it's accumulating so quickly. If you're here for the very first time, this video is part of a playthrough series. I stream a wide variety of content for this game, and you can go find the playlist on my YouTube page. For this game, I actually am in my second playthrough of this SkyBlock game because my first game broke, and I decided rather than hassle with trying to figure it out, what was wrong with it and all that kind of thing, I just kind of started over because I saw so many things that I had learned from playing the game the first time that I could have done differently or better in a second playthrough. So using this playthrough as an opportunity to show all of you how you can save lots and lots of time and make your life significantly easier by doing some very simple things, not the least of which is making all of these machines that you see. We've got the cow dropper here, we've got a chicken killer over there, now we've got a cocoa bean farm. I don't even know what kind of money we're going to be making from that. Let me pause for 1 minute, we'll be right back. Okay, so what we're going to do, rather than you watch me sell all of these items, I'm going to sell the balance of these items and then come back when we've got that done. We're already to 90,000 coins. Let me finish selling these items. We'll see where we stand with that, and then we'll get you all over to the Cocoa Bean Tower so you can see what that looks like. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we're back, and we have 179,000 SkyBlock coins, and again, this is predominantly coming from the cow dropper, which is using 4 of the cow generators to create more cows, and then we've got this one here, which is using ocelots and 2 chicken spawners to get the chicken and the feathers that we have. So we're making substantial progress on this. The other thing we're continuing to work on is this quest for the poisonous potatoes. It's a totally random drop, best I can tell. I haven't figured out any secret way to speed it up or anything like that. It's basically one of these repetitive kind of tasks that this game is kind of notorious for, but that's okay. And it's on my list of things to do to expand this farm. I just haven't gotten time for it yet. I've been focused on the cocoa beans because the truth is that is how we are going to get to some big money. And by the way, anybody who's currently playing or played this game before, 179,000 SkyBlock coins is not that big a deal. But early game, where I am in the process, this is some pretty big money, and it doesn't even account for what we spent on some sensible upgrades and things of that nature. So this is pretty significant what we're doing here. in terms of building an engine that's going to basically propel us to the finish in relative ease. So you all that are kind of struggling trying to figure out how to make some more money and all those kinds of things, I would encourage you to go back and look at the video series because I've set this up by design to get maximum output from minimal amount of work. All right, the other thing we're working on right now is we've got a couple quests we're super close to finishing. I'm going to grab my sword here real quick. One of the quests is to finish the Carnivore Task, and I think if we one more piece of meat. There we go. We got that finished. The other one is the spider killing quest. I think we're one slain spider away from getting 50. We still need these spider eyes, but in due time we'll get that one done. And then we've got another quest queued up for herbivore, which says that we have to eat the beetroots. So we got 3 complete. Let's get those turned in. There's your beetroot quest. We get 10 times XP for that. Stonework is one that I just kind of accidentally finished. 200 cobble, you get a golden carrot and 200 or 20 XP bottles. And then Carnivore is the one we just finished. 10,000 coins and 20 times XP. So that's a nice little reward for that. So this is the spider eye quest. We need another 20 or so of those. We have the jungle log quest. We're making good progress on that. We'll probably have that one ready to turn in at the next one. Cookie crafter is one that we're going to have to get into after we finish the potato farming because we need wheat for that. And then we're going to have to make a temporary tweak to our chicken kill chamber to get this one done because we have to kill and cook the chicken. And to do that, we're going to have to temporarily take the ocelots out of the containment. And then this is the one to eat the beetroots. We're about halfway done with that. And then this is new. We need to upgrade a cow spawner to level 18. So we'll have that in a future episode. We'll show you what that's all about, what that means, and what it does. And we still lack 35 of the poison potatoes. So we're making some steady progress here. But the big thing is this cocoa farm. And when you were here before, we had a makeshift farm to kind of get things started. I've got 3 of the jungle trees and some other trees I've moved over there to create the logs that we needed for the cocoa beans to grow on. But let me go ahead and get up here. And I'll show you what we're up to. So there is a much simpler design than what I've done here, and you can readily find it on YouTube. But that design puts you much closer to this wall where you put the beans than this design does. And the reason I've done it in this manner with the controller, I'm using just a Nintendo Switch controller. It's very hard to do delicate up and down adjustments that are needed when you're super close to the wall like that. And so I did this this deck here. It's just a 3-wide plank deck with railing on both sides, so I can set my vertical and go across, set my vertical and go across, and this makes this very simple. The added benefit to what I've done here is I can use both sides of the jungle log, and that design that's on YouTube, you can't do that. So this is different in that way. And honestly, I don't even know. I lost count. We have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks. Of varying height, and we may be close here. Let's have a look. All right, let me pause for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, apologies for that. We're back, and we are basically at maturity with all these beans with exception of a few right here. we're going to go ahead and show you how this is designed to work. So one of the other things with the design you probably seen on YouTube is that you have to kind of build this temporary wall and have a line of water behind it and all this kind of thing. And I don't want to mess with all that, so I just set this up to where I take a single bucket like that, let it start its way down, and then I pick it back up, and then we're going to go down and we're going to pick up all the goodies. So that washes both sides of the wall. All the beans go down here, and then we're going to jump out of here and I'll show you what's going on here. Oh, we got a leak somewhere. I have to fix that. But in a minute the water will subside and you will see that we've got lots and lots of cocoa beans to get out of here. I'm not sure why that water's jumping the wall like that. Let's grab some planks. Oops, that's not good, Tim. Okay, there we go. The water's back down. So by design, all the cocoa beans should go right here. Now, this chest is empty. And I think because of that overflow, which I'll get fixed, we're gonna have lost some due to water flowing in directions it wasn't meant to flow. But I think that's basically all. It's basically going to be a full chest of cocoa beans from a single crop, and we would then replant with those same beans, and I'm not going to bore you all with that, but the way this is set up again is I can just get up on the railing like this and go back and forth. It makes it very simple for me. I can't make those micro adjustments easily with the controller like the PC players can, so this is the way I prefer to do it. Like, see how I struggle to get that top row? But that's basically how this is meant to work. Okay? Alright, so it's that simple. It's a 3 wide plank on the two sides facing the crops. It's only 2 wide here because all I need to do is get past. This panel is 3 across with the spruce or the jungle logs in between, and that keeps the water confined to the wall. And then I put this ladder on both sides, so I have a ladder here and I have a ladder over here as well that will get me up to the top. So all I've got to do is plant the beans, wait 35 minutes, go to the top, dump my water, and the rest is fully automated. While I'm thinking of it, I am going to go ahead and nope, not there. We're going to put another wall here. I think what happened is I added some signs to keep the water from messing up the cycle here. You can see them right there, but that's supposed to keep the water from going down, but it apparently made it jump the wall. So that's working okay now. And then, hello Mr. Cow, how did you escape? Wait, no escaping cows, please. Alright, so we have that done now. And we've got some more questing to get done here, not the least of which is going to be this cookie quest. So I was going to see how much wheat we have. And I know we have some, but I doubt we have enough to make the number of cookies that we need to make. So we might have 7 or 8 stacks, which isn't going to be nearly enough. And before I do that, and this is another example of the trap of the game, once you get all this cocoa, it would be tempting to go make all the cookies so you could finish the quest. Well, we need this to replant the wall, right? So you would want to do that first. In fact, I'm going to do that here real quick. I'm going to pause, replant the wall. We'll be right back in a minute. Okay, so we're back, and we still have roughly half a inventory of cocoa beans. Excuse me, but I wanted to show y'all if we sell cocoa beans. A single cocoa bean is worth 80. 10 is worth 800. So you're gonna get somewhere in the neighborhood of what would that be? 6,400, 7,000 for a full stack of cocoa, which is going to be nice money. This is in fact going to be our new financial engine going forward to continue to progress in the game. But I wanted to get a sense of where we're going to be with regard to the progress with the cookie quests. So give me a minute and we'll do that next. Okay, so we're back and we have almost, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 stacks of wheat. Let's see how many cookies we can make with this for curiosity's sake. Oh, we're full. Let's get rid of a few extra items. And I'm not using that other cocoa that you saw. I'm only using what we just gathered. Another roaming cow. It looks like we're going to get quite a few of these from doing this. We might get closer than I thought to getting this finished. Okay, so we're out of wheat. That's a lot of cookies. All right. So we almost got there. We just need a little more wheat and we'll have it. All right, so the wall is fully planted. We don't need any more of this cocoa. We will need some for the cookies when we get wheat, but we're gonna have plenty of wheat. So I'm not too worried about that. So let's, just for giggles, let's see what this looks like from a sales standpoint. Oh, we can sell the cookies too. $96,000. It's not even a full inventory of cocoa beans. So that's huge money. And there's nothing we can use these cookies for, so we're going to sell these as well. And something else I encourage you to do as you have time in your game is take a look at what you can get for things you make from one or more ingredients. Instead of trying to sell the base ingredient, the base material, look at what happens when you combine and make something more, and then sell that. Because in some instances, like with beef that is cooked into steak, you're going to get more money when you sell the steak than you would if you just sold plain old raw beef. Now that involves work. That may or may not be worth it, but just know that that's something you should kind of be watching for. All right, so we have over 300,000 SkyBlock coins, which is amazing, and we still have some more cookies to sell. Another 7,000 for that. But definitively, the cocoa beans are going to be our new source of revenue going forward. All right, so let's see here. We've got a few quests we're going to continue to work on. Let's do a quick recap. Spider eyes, I will work on that. I will work on the jungle logs. I will get some wheat together so we can craft the cookies and finish that in the next episode. This carpet one requires lots and lots of cobwebs. I'm not going to worry about that. Or this one, which is based on how many apples we found. We will come back to this one later. I'll show you how we can get this done fairly quickly and easily. And we'll continue to eat beets so we can get the herbivore one finished, and farm potatoes so we can get the poisonous potato quest finished. So we should have a lot of quests to turn in when we come back with the next video. If you haven't already done so, please go to my playlist on the YouTube page. You can find that over there, and you can watch all these videos in order so you don't miss any of the tips and tricks that we have in here. Finally, consider subbing the channel. I do live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We stream a wide variety of games, including Minecraft and some Minecraft Realm play. So you could potentially be on my realm during a live stream and be part of the fun. You can also check out my Discord. We have a great community of people over there. All those social links are going to be over at my website at TexasTuberTim.com. Y'all have an amazing day, and above all, stay frosty.